Hello and welcome, all friends and devotees of yoga and meditation everywhere. Today is Sunday, the 23rd of August, 2015. I hope you've done your yoga this morning. I just completed my yoga, so I feel fresh and good. If you've completed your yoga, then we may chant. Those who have not completed their yoga, I'll advise you, it's always better to start the day by, a little bit of yoga, stretch, twist, deep breathing. Follow the asanas. If you have the videos, you should practice, work with the videos. If you go online, all the asanas are online. Even if you do just one or two of them, it's a good idea to begin the day by doing one or two so that your body can feel really good. That's the idea. It's therapeutics. It has a lot of healing effects on your body. This is medicine. This was ancient Indian medicine. That's what yoga is. It's very good for your physical self. Or if you may want to jog around, you jog around. Do something, exercise yourself. And once you're ready, normally you feel good physically, then we can begin. So for those who are new, we are currently chanting the Heart Sutra in Chinese. The Heart Sutra in Chinese. I'll advise you go to my website. I have a website attached to this video. In that website, I have all the resources you need to commence Chinese studies, to try to pick up the Chinese Heart Sutra. Okay, and normally I'll advise new folks to work first on the pinyin. Start from the pinyin, romanizations of Chinese. The Heart Sutra, memorize them, Guanzi Zai Pusa and so on. Just take it, romanization, ABCDs, that is. Memorize those ABCDs first. Chinese in ABCDs, that's Chinese in pinyin, romanized Chinese first. That should be the first lesson for newcomers. And then, having mastered the pinyin version, you now go to the proper Chinese characters, which is the Hanzi. This is how you should always proceed for those who are really enthusiastic about, as I was 25 years ago when I started my Chinese studies. I was very, very enthusiastic. I really wanted to know. I saw the Chinese, I saw the characters. They were like mysterious characters. They were like Egyptian hieroglyphics to me. I looked at them, thousands and thousands of Chinese characters. You look at the newspapers, you see all the Chinese characters everywhere. So I was really, 25 years ago when I was about 20, I'm almost 50 now. So I really was very enthusiastic, and I picked it up and I looked at it. I used to take Chinese newspapers and just browse at them. and I'll be really fascinated by the Chinese Hanzi, by the writings. So I know that there are a lot of you who are about 20 or about 25 or about even 15 or 16, for those sharp guys in the high school who will really look at Chinese characters and be fascinated by them, as I was about 25 years ago when I started my studies. And so the point is, those who really love to study Chinese, who are very interested, who like the characters and want to proceed, want to study it, gain a good mastery of the pinyin always. That pinyin is going to be your savior. So that's really, gain a good mastery of that pinyin. Anything Chinese, gain a good mastery of that pinyin. Without the pinyin, except you are a Chinese person, you were born in China, but you have Chinese parents or ancestry, you speak Chinese language at home, that's the only way you can do without the pinyin. For those of us, who our parents are not from China, or we don't speak Chinese as our first language at home, you need to start from the pinyin. Because once you master the pinyin, you had a strong grasp of the sutra. For instance, this Heart Sutra. We'll be going to Amita Sutra. We'll be going to Lotus Sutra later on. So this was how I succeeded in my Chinese studies. Once you get the memorize, as a matter of fact, that's what I'm talking about here. Memorize. You're going to memorize the Chinese Heart Sutra. Take it in pinyin, cram them, if you want to use the word cram here. Memorize them solidly. And then once you have it in pinyin, memorized, mastered, now you go over to the Chinese letters and begin to pick the letters one by one, so that by the time you are working on the Chinese script, you are already a master of the sutra. You already recite the sutra, you're already fluent in the sutra, you've mastered the sutra. You're just now picking the Chinese characters, you will definitely succeed. So if you may, let us quickly chant the Chinese Heart Sutra of the Buddha. Namo Ban Shi Shi Jia Mo Ni Fo. Namo Ban Shi Shi Jia Mo Ni Fo. Namo Ban Shi Shi Jia Mo Ni Fo. 观世在菩萨心生般若波罗蜜多时，照见我有皆空度一切苦，而下利子萨波耶空空波耶萨，萨觉是空空觉是萨少相心是耶佛若是，下利子是就法空相波相波灭波高波尽波三波占，是个空中我萨我少相心是我yan二必下生意。 我是生相为诸法，我养家乃至我也是家，我命也我命尽乃至我老死，也我老死尽我可知灭道。我知也我道也我所道故，菩提萨埵依般若波罗蜜多故，现我挂碍故，我要恐怖。 愿力量道命相究竟涅槃三世诸佛依般若波罗蜜多故，到阿耨多罗三藐三菩提果智般若波罗蜜多是大神照，是大明照，是我相照，是我等等照，能除一切苦。真是不娑果说般若波罗蜜多照，即说照曰揭谛波罗僧揭谛菩提萨婆诃，揭谛波罗僧揭谛菩提萨婆诃，揭谛波罗僧揭谛菩提萨婆诃。 That's the Heart Sutra in Chinese, which is very similar in philosophy to the book of Ecclesiastes in the Bible, for those of you who are coming from Christian traditions like myself. It talks about emptiness. It tells you about the emptiness of the world. Just like King Solomon in the Bible, in the book of Ecclesiastes, was telling you exactly emptiness, that this life is empty, vanity of vanities. Everything is empty. He says in the book of Ecclesiastes, throughout that little book of the Bible, 12 little chapters of the Bible. That's exactly the same philosophy of the Heart Sutra. In the Heart Sutra, Buddha is telling you about the emptiness of life. Everything is empty. The days are empty. Every object you see is empty. Everything is really empty. The life is empty. Time passes. You can't stop the clock. You can't stop the time. Everything is empty. What does this really imply to an intelligent person, to a wise person? Work hard diligently in your life and enjoy every moment of your life. Because all the moments pass. Every moment you frown, you harm yourself. And you cannot bring the moment back once it's gone. So that was a frown you left behind. Every moment you smile, you do good to yourself. You bless yourself. You see? And you cannot bring that moment back when it passes as well. So light and darkness, which do you prefer? Joy and sorrow, which do you prefer? When the second passes, every second that I'm speaking now that is passing, we can't bring it back. So it's better to take the positive attitude. We could be negative. We could find things that are negative in life. And we can also find things that are positive in life. So you should take the things that are positive. Make the positive choice. Go the positive way. Take the smiles, not the frowns. Take the positives of the day, not the negatives. Keep your minds away from negatives. Put your minds on the positive. For all is vanity. All is empty, as the Buddha puts it. Everything is emptiness. So you should be intelligent enough to go the positive way and not the negative way. Everything in life, take the positive, always. That's the wisdom in this teaching. Because everything is empty ultimately, so you should take the light, not the darkness. Take the gold, not the wood. And so on and so forth. Just wisdom and intelligence put together here. So this is the idea. Go to my website. My website is attached to this video. You will see a lot of resources you need there to study the Heart Sutra in Chinese and master it gradually. Have a pleasant Sunday. Enjoy your Sunday, folks. Have a pleasant Sunday, by God's grace. Namo Amitofo.